Well, thanks everyone for coming along today. We're in Caldwell. We're right on the edge of the southern edge of the ACT, basically. Tuggeranong Hill Nature Reserve, which is a bit of a sprawling high elevation reserve that sort of runs mostly east-west here, and we're going to be...
So the Pomaderris project that we're all here today for has sent us to various parts of the country. We've been to remote areas down near Merimbula, we've been up to the Southern Highlands, and we're here today just outside the edge of Canberra.
So obviously to collect pale Pomaderris, it's a threatened species nationally, and basically restricted largely to the ACT, and that's why we're going to focus on it today. Okay, let's see what we can find.
Yeah.
Well, the Australian government has a target to ensure every known threatened plant against extinction by 2020, and that's part of our ambitious plan under the Threatened Species Strategy.
We're really lucky today to have the Threatened Species Commissioner come along with us as one of the add-ins, if you like, to today's collecting event. And I guess that reflects what this project is all about. It's about collaboration.
I'm the Commissioner for over 1,900 animals and plants at risk of extinction, and this Pomaderris bush here is one of those. It may look inconsequential, but it's part of a package. It's part of what the Australian bush is all about.
Well, what I'll do now is take a couple of bags off, and we'll actually check inside to see what we have got. So I'm going to just... So we're pruning and taking a minimal amount of vegetation at the same time, because these bags have been on here for at least 6 weeks, but there's been no seed formed in that time, which is not what we were expecting.
I found one that had an immature seed inside, but mostly they were empty.
Looks like we haven't got much seed on these, unfortunately, with this particular trip. What are the sort of implications for the project then if we're struggling to get enough seed out of the plants?
So the ones down in the,
Well, I guess with
corridor,
a lot of rare plants, it's a journey of discovery,
Yep.
but all is not lost. We're not just collecting seed, we're collecting cuttings for the project.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't get any seed, we've got that fallback option of taking cutting material, growing that on, and then hopefully generating seed with future generations. We've found we've had some really good success growing them from cuttings across a range of species. So we'll be taking cuttings from these plants today. All going well, we'll have plants regardless of whether the seed collected here today or not. And that's our insurance policy, our fallback option.
Why do you think Australians need to care about our endangered plants that we're losing?
I think this really goes to the heart of what we're talking about here is the fabric of our landscape. Australia's been isolated for a long time. It's developed a whole lot of unique plants and animals, and the rare ones that we're working on today are just one piece of that puzzle. And I guess we're all collectively here today to try and unlock some of the secrets of this particular species. But it's about also retaining our natural heritage for future generations.
Look, I often say that a big part of my job is making Australia's endangered animals and plants as popular or as big a celebrity as the Kardashians are. And nearly everyone in Australia recognises the Kardashians. But how many Australians recognise this Pomaderris bush?
Although we haven't got any seed today from our collecting, we're bringing together a whole lot of people, which is really what this partnership is about. It's bringing together expertise, land managers from each particular area, and we're working together to work through these challenges to make sure we help save the species overall.